Buenos dias, everybody. So back at it again. We have my 1955 Dodge, and today we will be replacing the fuel pump that goes right in there. So we have the old one right here, and then the new one. I've already got the fittings on it. I mean, it's no big deal. You just screw two little bolts on. A little bit different, but same function. Have a little fuel filter, but I will be connecting it to the gas can because I'm not sure of the gas that's inside. So let's get to it. Alright, so we will be connecting our fuel pump now. You want to make sure, if I can get in here, you want to make sure this goes underneath what's inside right here. So you have to kind of push it at an angle and then have it come up. I think I got it. You'll feel it. You'll feel the resistance in there. So fuel pump is in. Sorry I couldn't really show you guys, but they are kind of difficult to maneuver here. Okay, so we have two bolts, one right there and the other one that's behind, which is the real pain, that's right there. So we have both bolts in there. So let me just tighten those up. So we have our fuel pump, so now we're going to connect our two hoses. This one is the one that goes to the fuel tank, but because I haven't cleaned it yet, I'm going to connect it to the gas tank, to a small little 2-gallon gas tank. And then this one is the one that's going to go up into the throttle, into the carburetor. But as you can tell, I had to remove it because here it is. Because I had some help from a mechanic who knows what he's talking about. I figured if I'm going to take it off, then I'm going to do it the right way, and he definitely knows his stuff, so I'm not going to say his name just because privacy purposes. So let's get to it. Okay, so here's the first one, so I can do it with one hand. So this should turn. You see this nozzle, it's just like the brake line, it turns so that way it's not gonna go all over the place. And I'll just hand tighten it first. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get, there it is, perfect. A little difficult trying to get to it, but there it is. So now get some tools, really tighten it up. Just get this one and this one. Alright, let me set you guys down for a minute. Too small. Okay, there's that one. And now you have to hold this one. Okay, that's pretty tight. Okay, there's that. Alright, so we have that one, and then this one. Just gonna have it point, slide it back here. I'm gonna have the gas tank, so I'm gonna put the gas tank just right about there, just to make sure it's running. It has that, you know what, let me see if I can do it right here. Beautiful, right here. So we're gonna just connect it just like that, and then we grab a zip tie. That's all we need. All right, so we have our zip tie. Now this is just the temporary one. Just want to make sure everything is working on it. Oops. No biggie. It's just like if I was cutting it, so that ain't going nowhere. So now, let's go ahead and we have our fuel pump. So now we need our carburetor back up there. So let me grab that for you guys. And at this point it's really simple. You have your gasket, and then it's just gonna be, you can tell, 4 bolts. Oh, I picked up one of these metal trays, really work out good. So just 4 bolts, real quick, because it's already been built. And just hook up all the lines, and we're good to go. So let's set you guys down for a minute. So 4 bolts going in. There's 1. And by the way, you guys, these carburetors, really easy to rebuild. Just buy a kit for them, which was, I was asking around, and I thought I had gotten the right one. Turns out I got the wrong one. And I paid 25 bucks for mine. It was wrong, so I had to reuse some of the old pieces because I didn't want to spend. The correct one was 70 bucks. The only real difference is this little lever right here. The one I got in my kit was straight, so it was the wrong one. But I talked to him and he said, you know what, it should be okay. So just reuse it, no big deal. So that's what I did. 25 bucks. Can't beat that. You really can't. Let me grab the 4th bolt. It's a lot easier. A lot more open in the back. It's right here. And boom. Chips. Let me set you guys down. You're not gonna miss anything because it's just ratcheting them down, tightening them down. Same thing first step. So now you can tell it's right where it want to be. There's a gap right there, but that's good because I have to fit this fuel filter, and it's got hoses on both sides. So this one's just going to scoot back just a tiny bit, just adjust it by hand, and then it tells you right here which way to, so just like that. And that way I'll be able to see if there's any. I mean, it should be clean because it's clean. It's clean gas from the tank, from the 2-gallon tank, but I'll be able to see if it's flowing, make sure the fuel pump is not damaged or anything, it's not defective, and that it's flowing that the carburetor is getting gas and the engine's getting gas, and it should fire up. So give me a minute. Right there. Okay, so connected it. I did it all off camera. I mean, it's just take these clips, press here. I don't like these. Try to get the other ones. This just came with the kit, so you can tell it just slides off. So I'll set it all the way over here. Same thing over here, and then it says right here to carburetor. So this is the side that goes this way, and then the fuel line right there, and we should be good to go. Okay, there's that. See, this is the problem with these. If you leave them on the bottom, it's hard to get to, so just rotate them up. There we go. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Knocked you guys over. My bad. So this one I'm just gonna slide it all the way over. Leave it hanging there. So let's see. Okay, there it is. So this one, just pinch it, bring it back up. You should be good to go right there. I don't like how it's too bendy, but it should be okay. Okay, so now we're gonna hook up. This is the choke. This, I don't know what that does, but let's just start tightening stuff. If you can do it by hand, do it by hand. Oh, you don't cross thread. Okay, there's that. And over here we have our spring. This connects right here. It's gonna bring it all the way up. When you hit the gas, one more pull. My other little tray, magnet tray that I got two. So this one is gonna hook up right here. No, you guys cannot see that. Yeah, so right here, right underneath the spring, there's a hole that goes there. Let me actually undo this one so I can just do this little bitty part. Get this boop. I try to use gloves, but I'm sorry, guys. I try to keep my hands clean, but it just doesn't work. So this goes behind. and this is not the correct bolt. It's just the one I found laying around, and you know what? It worked. So I'm not gonna. Oh, whatever. I mean, it's not going anywhere. Okay, so then you get. Oh, crud. Your spring. Right there. You hook it up. Boom. You hit gas. That's what you want. So when you hit the gas, essentially it's this lever here, and that's gonna go. See that? You can hear it. So that's a good sign. Okay, so now we got that part done. Oh boy. Next, we gotta hook up the battery. Got a new battery. Okay, hook up the batteries here. And this. Okay. So, got the gas tank there. You can see. Just pay it. I'm not gonna drive it out. I'm just gonna see if it turns on. The line going to the pump. Pump goes back to the carburetor. This should be hooked up correctly. Tighten this one, the back one. The bolts are down. Got my fire extinguisher there. So let's go see if it turns on. I'll leave you guys here. You guys can tell me anything. If it catches on fire or something, let me know. Por favor. Come on now. Oh, there we go. Put you guys on this side. A little bit of closure, I guess. See if you guys can zoom in. Alright, let's get to it.